Hey you guys, the Commander Casual here, playing my new Jaleva Nephalios Scourge Dragonstorm deck. I did want to make this deck and I did build it originally for Kess, the Dissonant Mage, but unfortunately I cannot find it anywhere on MTGO because it's very low quantities, and there's a ton of demand for it because it's a really popular commander right now. So if I can get one, I'll replace Jaleva with it, and probably replace like a spell or two in here, just to make it a little bit more. It was originally built around Kess because I think she helps us get the point of the deck done a little bit more. And speaking of which, it is a Dragonstorm deck. So we've got a couple other Storm cards which we happen to draw two of. But the whole point is that we storm off with Dragonstorm, dump a bunch of huge red, black and blue dragons, and then swing in for some very intense damage. We're playing against Kineos and Tiro of Miletus. I don't know why these images aren't loading. I was just going through my card library and updating a couple decks with the occasional cards, and yeah, a bunch of the things weren't loading properly. So that's weird. We're just gonna do this and pass because we want to F8. We're playing against Kineos and Tiro, Miletus. Could be group hug, could be like a landfall based deck, could be just about anything in these colors. I have a Kineos and Tiro of Miletus deck that I posted videos of on this channel, and it's a storm deck itself. Playing against Nin the Pain Artist. This is usually just kind of an interesting blue-red deck that has some cool card draw shenanigans going on. I really haven't seen Nin run a lot, but occasionally it sees play. So this could be, again, just about anything within blue-red. And then we're playing against the Child of Alara deck, and this could be 5-color anything. Child of Alara is a popular commander for the 5-color Gods deck because all the gods are indestructible, so when Child of Alara dies, it blows up everything but the gods. So you're kind of left with a more advantageous position. Just gonna use it Signet. Well, is it Signet next turn? This wasn't my ideal hand to keep, but I saw that we drew into the divination, but we had card draw, we had 2 lands, and we had a Signet, so I was like, meh. I'll make do with it. Don't want to get greedy, mulligan, and then get like a no lander or something, and then have to mull down to 6. Yes, the point of the deck isn't necessarily to storm off with these cards, they go well with the rest of the deck. Ideally, we can hopefully cast some of them in the same turn that we're storming off for Dragonstorm, but that's a luxury usually. Oh wow, we're just drawing all of our storm cards. There's our Grape Shot. I think on top of this we have Empty the Warrens and then literally Dragonstorm, and that's all of our storm cards. Oh no, we have a Tendrils of Agony in here as well. Yeah, so next turn we'll Divination, and then hopefully we'll have a land to play as well. It looks like this guy's playing Enchantment Tribal with Kineos and 2, which should be cool. Also super dirtily. They're going to be really hard for us to kill with dragons, but we do have an Ignite Memories and a Temporal Fissure, I guess, which could bounce a bunch of enchantments. So we'll see. We also have Grape Shot. Maybe we'll just have to burn this player out with our only burn spells in our deck, which we have both of in our hand. Actually, if we draw a land next turn, we'll probably Solemn. If we don't, we'll Divination and hope we hit a land. Sapphire Medallion. And a Command Sphere. So they're doing... everybody's doing pretty well to accelerate. This guy's not really accelerating, but he has access to a lot of his colors. White, black, blue, red, and green. So technically he has access to all of them, but not for a full 5. What did he reveal? Just a plain island. Okay, why isn't the art loading for stuff? Shoreline Ranger's art loads when it's in his graveyard. Oh, he's cycling. Maybe he's doing a 5-color cycling deck then. That'd be cool. Alright, Divination it is. Come on, land. Land, 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 land. Can you let this resolve? Yes, and it's the one we need. Sweet. I'm very happy about that. So we'll pass. Again, if we don't get a land next turn, we'll just solemn and ramp for one. We might just do that anyway. Gutter snipe. We've got all of our burn. Our heavy burn. We got it. But I'm pretty happy about this start so far. I've never actually used Jaleva before. This is the first run of the deck with Jaleva. I have Thraximundar just in my library, so I just put him as the head for the interim, as an interim for Cass. And he's nice just because you can drop him and you suddenly have a 7/7 haster that makes somebody sack. So he's really convenient for that, but it didn't go with the deck's theme at all. And then I was like, I feel like there's a better Grixis commander that could be my interim, or just the commander. And then I was like, oh right, of course, there's Jaleva. And I've thought about doing a Storm deck with Jaleva before, so I'm surprised it didn't occur to me earlier. But she came out from one of the commander products. When you play her, everybody exiles however much you cast her for. So, and that includes commander tax. So as you keep replaying her, more and more cards get exiled, and then you can, when she attacks, you can cast an instant or sorcery with her. Yeah, I think we're just gonna solemn here. I'm just tapping out entirely so that we can F8 because I'm lazy. Nobody said good luck, have fun this game. It's not like I don't agree with the sentiment, I just usually forget to do it. It's not something that occurs to me inherently. So grab a island here. There we go. Nice colorless island, or artless island. If we got a ritual, our hand looks pretty spicy. Next turn, maybe we Gutter Snipe and Night's Whispers. Suppose we could snap our own Solemn, but that doesn't seem crazy worth it. Very aggressive game we're playing, boys, or maybe girls. I use boys gender neutrally. Ah. Why not say guys then? Guys is usually or gender neutral. I know it's almost the same thing, but usually when you say like you address a group and you're like guys, it's not like men, boys. You're like you're just hailing the people. Helm of Awakening. Yeah. Yeah, that's great for us. Could like storm off next turn. Snap has now become a ritual. He cycled another thing. Stir the sands. Yeah, so he's He must just be playing 5-color cycling. This is interesting. Is he just tapping out, or is he doing a thing? Ugh. I didn't whine about it when he played it, but I'm going to whine about it now. I'm not a fan of Sensei's Dividing Top. If you've seen any of my videos before where people play it, I've expressed similar sentiments, but it just makes the game take so much longer. So much longer. And, like, I know it's a good card, and it's good in certain decks specifically, too. Like, things that, like, Yidris and Rashmi and stuff, where, like, top card of your library really does matter, but it's just a pain, and it finds its way into so many commander decks. I don't know, it kind of makes, unless you're running one of those other specific decks, like, I guess it makes sense a little bit for this last card draw on the end step trigger kind of thing, but jerk. So he's gonna block and get to draw a card with my Solemn. Hey. No, that's mine. My Solemn and my card to draw. Jerk bag. How dare he? I'm so upset. I'm thinking that this might be a Storm deck as well, if he's running Helm of Awakening and stuff like that. Well, this screams Storm deck to me so far. This doesn't necessarily, but so really lost the trick bag. There's no target creature anymore, so we can't. I wanted to snap Sunbird's Ritual and then Night's Whispers, but I think we just Sunbird's Ritual because this card is ridiculous. Yep, we're just gonna do that. Oh right, it costs one less. Oh sweet, so we can still Sunbird's Ritual and then Night's Whispers. I forgot this makes every spell cost one less. For whatever reason I just assumed it was instant sorceries. It's only 2 damage, you still summons creature, yes, but not because I wanted to, I was forced to. That's a lie. You did want to, because you wanted to draw a card. He's like, not because I wanted to, I had to. It's like, no, you didn't. Liar. Well, that's a card. Yeah, Sunbird's Invocation is a ridiculously good card. It's starting to see a lot more commander play, and just about every red deck should really run it. It's just ridiculous. Okay, we don't get anything, but we didn't want to draw the Kolagon anyway. We wouldn't have minded that, but whatever. We can always yield to that in the future. Yeah. So those go on the bottom. Bottom of my library in a random order, now we get to draw new cards. We lose 2 as well. I remember, like y'all, just saying Simulacrum would still be here if Law hadn't done anything. I'm just gonna say fair enough, but not fair enough. We got the other dragon, or we got the other Kolagon. A Dragon Lord Kolagon. This card's really important here generally, just because he gives other creatures haste. The idea is that we dump all of our dragons, and most of them have haste anyway, but he's one of them, and then all of our dragons have haste the turn we play Dragonstorm. Because ideally we want a Dragonstorm pre-combat, and then attack, which doesn't really work with Jaleva, but that's okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was thinking in the back of my head that as soon as I played Sunbird's Invocation, especially with nothing else really on board, that it would just get removed immediately. But that's okay. Reforge. No. Oh, we have such a good hand. It also completely gives away what our deck is now. Yeah. Well, it doesn't give away the Dragonstorm thing, but unless people can read between the lines of the dragon and the storm. Well, we got some other stuff now. We can tutor for it at least. And Cabal Ritual. Okay, so we're not just dead in the water here or anything, but I think costs one less, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana next turn. So 2, 3. There's another 2. Sorry, so 2 plus 3 is 5. So that's 7. So you could play all 3 of those and then wait on the Mystical Tutor. Or you could play like a combo of 2 of those 3 and go next. I thonk nobody yet. I just want to have Primal Amulet flip before we Dragonstorm, because then we can copy it an extra time by using Primal Amulet to flip it. So Primal Amulet needs to go down before we Mystical Tutor is what I mean. Oh, I guess we can't play we can't play Rhystic Study, Propaganda, and Mystical Tutor in a turn because we don't have enough blue sources. So maybe we Primal Amulet and Rhystic Study just to draw some extra cards. We don't really need to Propaganda right now, so. He's gonna Propaganda. Got a whole lot of like slow decks. Let's check these guys' graveyards. You get rid of a Rift. Interesting. Mana Flare. Affords the soul. Yeah, I'm just guessing that this is enchantments, but take possession. Dominate. Okay, so he's playing a steel deck. That's interesting. So I guess the point of the deck is that you steal cards, whether it's for the turn or not, and then you can blow them up with Nin and draw a bunch of cards. That's cool. I've never seen this deck before. I've seen other decks that like focus around stealing stuff and then you like sacrifice it before people can get it back. Deals damage to you, return to its owner's hand. That's interesting. It's kind of like No Mercy, but in blue. Permanent deals damage to you. Oh, cool. So it works for other stuff too. Not just creatures, I mean. I thonk. Nobody yet. Thonk. He's thonking. Lobster. Aqua Kong and Whale Nader 32. Quality names. I mean, Fnarp isn't much better. I can't say it is, but yeah, so I think next turn we Primal Amulet and Rhystic Study, and then we can leave up Mystical Tutor until Lobster's end step, get our Dragonstorm, and then try and storm off. Because we have a Cabal Ritual to cast before it at least, so we get like at least 2 dragons. And I think we could probably play our Propaganda that turn too, and have enough mana for everything, so if we Propaganda, Cabal Ritual, and Dragonstorm, we get 3 dragons. Just these. Can get like, none of our stuff will have haste, because we don't have any other dragon that gives anything haste. We can just take hasty dragons. Dark Petition, that's great. Which is like super online too. Do we Dark Petition this turn then, or do we save it? Let's let's see. If we Dark Petition this turn, can we cast Dragonstorm? Because it only costs 4, and we've definitely got Spell Mastery, and then this only costs 1. So we've got 7 on board, right? We have enough black. Okay, so we pay 1 Cabal Ritual, go up 2 mana, so we're net at 9. Cast Dark Petition for 4, so we go down to 5, but then we get another 3, which is 8, which is enough to Dragonstorm, because it'll cost 1 less because of Helm. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of waiting another turn, because then we can get a bigger Dragonstorm going, hopefully, as well, provided we don't get windmilled. But I don't think we get wheeled again. I don't know why. I don't know why anybody would want to wheel again right now. So maybe if this guy's playing the cycling deck. Yeah, what did he discard? Oh, we saw that. Gross and Tusker, Desert Ceradon, Forgotten Cave, Decree of Annihilation. Yuck. Glad that went away. Jungle Weaver, Expunge. This guy's getting impatient, so I'm just gonna play stuff. Mystic Study. Primal Amulet will also make Dark Petition cheaper next turn as well. And if anything happened to the Helm, I suppose, then we'd also just get the benefits of the Helm on our instance of sorcerers. Not to whine, but whine. This guy wants me to go faster, so I'll play a little bit faster in this turn. I was taking time to think. Just gonna yield until the end of the turn. Sorry, I was thinking. But if you don't have time, you probably shouldn't play Commander, because games can be long. We're gonna always yes and always yield. This guy's just gonna pay it though. People that are a little bit more experienced with Commander especially just realize that Rhystic Study reads all your spells cast 1 more to play. Oh, he's gonna get the return back and he's gonna kill my Rhystic Study. Oh, is he gonna exile it? Yes, do it. Exile the return. Yeah. DY Lobster. I got you. Okay, so we'll take that act of kindness, because he really didn't have a reason to do that. There's no way this guy was gonna blow up his Everflowing Chalice. He would have killed one of this guy's things and Rhystic Study, or Rhystic Study and Primal Amulet. Sure, it's more about boredom, but I mean, I can't make you go faster. Sometimes I need time to think, dude. I'm actually like a pretty, if you watch me regularly, you should know that I usually play pretty concisely. And by concisely, of course, I mean I play quickly, and then I realize mistakes I've made afterwards because I played quickly. So, but sometimes you need to take the time to just figure out your plays. So we'll have more mana next turn, because we'll play our mountain. And now that Primal Amulet's down, our Dark Petition only costs 3 to cast instead of 5. And the Cabal Ritual, I mean, we get the benefit of the Helm of Awakening, and then we get the Primal Amulet benefit, which of these cards really only applies to the Dark Petition. But we'll get 2 discounted off the Dragonstorm as well. We're just gonna yield until the of the turn. I'd like to draw an extra card or two off Ristic Study, but that's not necessarily going to happen. I don't trust this guy at all, leaving mana up. The nice thing about Storm cards, at least, though, is that they can use a counterspell on the Storm card, but you still get the extra Storm triggers, so they can kind of reduce it, but they can't stop it, usually. Unless they have one of those, like, everything on the stack gets wrecked cards. Like, Summary Dismissal, I think it's called. This guy's the cycling deck, so you just gotta leave mana up to cycle stuff. I think the idea of his deck is that you kind of just sit and cycle. He probably has the like cycle tribal enchantments and stuff like that. So you try and get value out of that until you eventually Rise of the Dark Realms or Living End or something like that. But if he rises the Dark Realms, we're in trouble. Because, yeah, they're all gonna get haste. Lion of Darkness. There's another cool cycler, dude. No, I don't want to yield until the end of the turn, because I'll forget my... Oh, no! 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 I thought that was still his main. Mistakes were made. Do we go for gold here? That's the question. Yep. We're just gonna go for it. Yes. And always yield. What I think I might do is Dark Petition for a card draw spell, Mystical Tutor for Dragonstorm. Use said card draw spell, and then we'll get both, and then hopefully like another card, and it'll increase my count by a bunch. We're storming. We're storming. That's a lot of cards. So we could deep analysis. That'll only cost us 2. I think that's our card draw spell. Yeah, we're gonna grab deep analysis. Now we're gonna Mystical Tutor. Get Dragonstorm. Dragonstorm. Gonna deep analysis. We got our Primal Wellspring flipped now. Ah, we weren't supposed to draw Kolagon. We were supposed to go get Kolagon. So much I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we can. Yeah, we can propaganda. I'm just trying to up my storm count. Yeah, we have exactly enough. Whew, I was like, oh no, do we have enough? But yes, we do. We did it! We Dragonstorm, 2 Propagandas, and a Ghostly Prison. Oh, we didn't even have to do it that many times. Whatever. Do we just blow up the board or what? We're gonna kill Nin. We don't actually get that many more. We don't have that many dragons in our deck. Alright, well maybe I should have copied the deep analysis then. Advara. We're just gonna use all these Scourge of Valkos triggers to deal a bunch of damage to this guy's face. Holy moly, that's a lot of Dragonstorms. Too bad I don't have that many dragons left. I would have really liked Kolagon and Storm's Fury to be in my deck for that, but now we're just gonna fail to find. Nope. We'll attack with Thundermaw on this guy just to get a Udvara trigger. I should have just auto-yielded to those. I like decrying to play Dragonstorm without playing like 9 dragons. I'm sorry. One is in my hand, and one's in my graveyard. Yeah, so maybe we put more dragons in. Like, maybe we cut out some of our other storm cards and just commit hardcore to the dragon thing. Or not that one, Temporal Fissure. Yeah, I'm kind of on that plan. I like going for the all-in. I mean, it's not like the dragons are useless without Dragonstorm, right? It's only 7 Ombre. I know, dude. I think I'm going to cut the other storm cards and put more dragons in. Each creature without horsemanship. No! What have you done? We don't have any reanimator out. No. Well, I lose. That's my whole deck. We got host. We got host. Any of the other dumb earthquake cards deal damage to creatures without flying, but that's the one that does damage to creatures without horsemanship. Fuck. And we lost our burn spells. Like our other cards that could actually do something are gone. Oh no. Oh no. That's the issue with going like all in on something. Oh, heartbreaking. I guess we just play Jeleva next turn and try and do stuff like that with that. E2 fire. X damage to a creature player. De-dome this guy. I don't think that was me, was it? Targeting lobster. Oh, he hit this guy. And then conceded. Literal murder. Alright. Oh, I can't spell at all. Alright. Well. We drew a card. It was a signet. It's not super helpful, but... Oh, we can deep analysis at least next turn as well, and copy it with the Wellspring. Stop paying extra, let me draw cards. I just want to draw cards. So far, Aristic Study has been a flashbacked think twice. Paid 3. Oh no, we paid 2. Nice. It's been the regular cast think twice. Nice. Top deck and lands. I'm the target player. At least we get a copy of it. Do we take an extra 3? I don't think so. Well, the deck went off with spectacular fashion. No, we didn't take extra damage. Come on! Oh. There's our other storm card. Cabal Coffers doesn't do anything without Urborg right now. I'm not going to do that, because then we won't be able to... Oh, we don't even have enough... Oh, we'll have enough red after I do this. It's like we don't even have enough red to do everything, but you do. I was like, do we cast with dash, or do we just cast? Oh no, am I short of mana now? Because I'm an idiot? I am. I despise myself. That's okay. It's alright, it's fine. It's okay. We're cool. We're fine. Game's already over. We already got hosed. Oh, these guys are kinda low. Maybe we could get the Kolagon damage in. What's he split seconding? Heuristic Study? Yeah. It's drawing me so many cards. I mean, maybe we draw Mizzix Mastery and we win, kind of. We cast everything in our graveyard and then we get to Grape Shot, Ignite Memories, these guys. And we get to Dark Petition for a thing if we get that. Okay, so we're not completely out of this. If we get a Mizzix Mastery, we can still win. And this guy doesn't have a ghostly... Oh no, he does have a ghostly person. I was like, where'd it go? Crew fix with no art. Nice. Yeah, I think this guy's just got like the turtle deck, but I don't really know. He hasn't shown me anything really yet. What did that guy just do? Cycled Dragon Wings. a bunch of guys want to go out tonight. I don't really want to do that. I hate fun, for anybody that was wondering. No, I just am a homebody. I don't like going out very much. I go with my team every once in a while. Does Rift even do anything here? Yeah, I guess. We're gonna empty the warrants though. We'll save the Rift. We don't need it yet. Yeah, what do we exile? What does everybody exile, I should say? Our unknown Jaleva. Really? I didn't get a single one from you? That's not hugely surprising, I guess. They've just got a ton of... And I got one from you, which was... I don't know, Vandal Blast? Seething Song, Reforge the Soul. Eh. Not a lot, but we get some dudes. And we'll move into combat. I will attack this guy. Alright. That's how that goes, I guess. And that's our turn. Does this give all my creatures based on the dragons? Yes, it does, okay. So I think next turn we Rift. Oh, did we get Nature's Lore from this guy? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, we can get a forest card. Nice. Just kidding. That doesn't help us at all. Although we got some not bad other cards. Tendrils is good. I don't think we get to overload Vandal Blast, but could also Reforge the Soul to refill our hand. Yeah, maybe we Cyclonic Rift, attack, Reforge the Soul. I kind of want to, I'll double Rift as well. Just to make sure it goes through. I was going to say, unless this guy leaves, if this guy leaves mana, I have to counter, but he didn't. Yeah, so like, what is this deck? I don't get it. Save yourself. I think we're still going to win this game, which is nice, because we did our main thing that got thwarted, but we still got to throw around a bunch of damage by doing that, because we got to Scourge of Valkus this guy for a bunch, and then also attack this guy with Thundermaw, and then that other guy who quit burned him out too. So I said, oh, I didn't say anything mean. Yeah, a bunch of stuff gets censored. Like OMG NJERK. Yeah, seriously, if you say jerk, it gets censored. You can turn the censoring off, I assume, in the settings, but I just haven't bothered. Oh, he's finally getting some cycle value. Oh, he attached this to Avenger. I guess, yeah, you can do it to anything with CMC 6 or greater. You can always yield to that. Let's temple. Yeah, you get a burgeoning trigger. Burgeoning? I don't know. Burgeoning? I've always just called it burgeoning. I don't know if that's correct or not. Leave a comment if I'm incorrect and tell me how to spell it. Or say it, not spell it. I know how to spell it. So we're going to temple here. We'll see what we have on top. It's less important. I'm wondering if we ponder. We're just gonna rift. That's just how I feel. that's how I want to do this. Blue. That's 4, so we need 3 more. Does the copy have overload? Regardless, the Zendikar Avenger is going back to his hand. What are you doing? I won't attack you if you don't F with this. What's he exiling? Oh. I mean, we kind of owe this guy anyway. He helped us earlier, so I was going to attack this guy anyway. That's the plan. But no, I'm happy with that. I thought he was going to mess with our stuff. Like he was going to remove Kolagon or Jaleva or something. What should I kill? You don't get to exiled. So Karmic Justice, usually whenever a spell or ability destroys a non-creature permanent you control, you get to destroy something in turn. But that exiles it, so he didn't actually get to do that. That's why I was asking what he should blow up. But now let us rift twice. I just rifted twice just to make sure that it would resolve. Oh, it does copy the overload. Interesting. I'll know that for the future now. That's nice. Double rift. All your non-land permanents get returned to your hand. Twice. Got him. Okay, well, I'm still riding a dragon's coattails to victory. It just wasn't how we drew it up. Okay, so this will be 10 plus 5. Plus 2, so 17. This guy's going to live with like 2. Because this will be the trigger, and then they all get +1/+0. Let's go to combat. And we also get a thing, so we can tendrils him and kill him. I said I wouldn't attack him. Okay, so I can still tendrils him for a bit. I'm going to put that on the stack. Time to figure out how Jaleva's ability resolves. It doesn't just cast all of them, right? You may cast an instant or sorcery card. Yes. Did he concede? Oh, okay, that's why. I was like, why won't it let me target this guy? Okay, well, he would have been. The difference is just that this guy would have had one less Tendrils of Agony thing. Because the attack would have almost killed him. And then we would Tendrils him once, and that would kill him. I don't know if we keep the deck the way it is, or we words are really escaping me today. Or if we remove some of the storm stuff. I love the storm cards, that's the thing, but I kind of already have a storm deck, so maybe we just go all in on Dragonstorm, and we put in like a Rise of the Dark Realms in case our stuff gets blown up again. GG. Okay, well, we still got the win. We got to Dragonstorm, even if it got wrecked afterwards, but Dragons still carried us to victory. And we got some use out of our commander, too. Everything turned out how it was supposed to. Leave a like if you liked the video, guys. I guess dislike it if you disliked it. Leave a comment if you want to see me just on how I played, or anything you want to comment on and how the game went. And leave comments if you want me to like run a particular style of deck, or like a particular card that you want me to build a deck around. I'm always looking for suggestions to build new decks, because that's what I really like doing. And please check out my channel if you want to see more unique style deck techs. I've got lots of them and lots of gameplay videos of all those different decks. And subscribe to me if you want to see more videos. Have a good one, guys.